We are going to get Bootstrap, adding the corresponding code to the default HTML file. The fastest way of getting Bootstrap is using CDN. Let's go to getbootstrap.com page and click Getting Started. Here we may take links in order to get styles and JavaScript files. We copy the first line and add it to View file. This line will get Bootstrap minified CSS file. The next line will add CSS file of simple theme. We also copy it and add to View. And the last line is JavaScript file adding for Bootstrap. And then, as for example, we may take code of one of these simple views. Select Examples and Starter Template View. This view is very simple and it ideally fits our project. We open the source code of the page in order to copy its code. We are interested in navbar and container. We may select and copy this code. So we just copy it to our view. We'll need these elements, but let's just delete the needless. Let's move data content to div instead of test lines. Instead of project name line, we add value from settings. We keep the important menu items. These items are Pages and Contact Us. The first will lead up to Pages controller, the second to Contacts, which we'll create a bit later. Then we specify the corresponding links. Let's delete the extra comments and test lines. It would be also nice if we add active class for a selected menu item. For this purpose, we add test. If method getController returns value equal to controller name for this menu item, we add class. In the future, we'll have to add our own styles. For this purpose, we get and create style CSS file in CSS directory. We open this file and add some styles to it. For example, padding top for body element. Padding for starter template class. We also add width for form. The next step is checking how our website is displayed in browser. That's why we open localhost. Pretty good, isn't it? If we select Pages menu item, everything will be okay. But if we select Contact Us, we get exception, which means that Contacts controller class doesn't exist. Well, let's add it. Create Contacts controller PHP file and the corresponding class in it. Yet we add only method to this controller, which is index method. This method is responsible for follow-up form displaying and processing. We add view for this method. Then we create contacts directory in views directory. And the next step is adding index.html file. There will be message sending form in this file. Then we add heading with the help of h3 tag. The next is adding form with empty action attribute. It will be submitted to current URL. Post is the method. We add the first form field for username outputting. We copy this code. There is one more field, which is the field for email outputting. Then we add text area element for message outputting. We add line break, and for now the last element is left, which is submit button. We add button with necessary classes and send text. We also add value for max width in style CSS file in order to set the maximal width for forms. And now let's check whether we succeeded. For this purpose we open browser. We select Contact Us item. And here is the form. In the next lecture, we'll add class for working with database and create some tables.